What if every morning you had a choice? A choice to step into the shoes of the happiest version of you. Picture that life. How would your day unfold? What activities would fill your hours? But most importantly, how would you feel? Perhaps you've dreamt of establishing a consistent morning routine or cooking more meals at home. Maybe you want to feel stronger, healthier, and more confident in your own skin. Or perhaps your dream is to stay peaceful throughout your day and find time for self-care. It might be diving into that book you've always wanted to read or spending quality time with your loved ones. Each of us has our own vision, but there is one thing we share. We don't have to wait. We can begin right now. My life has been a series of experiments, searching for the habits and rituals that allow me to shine the brightest and show up in the world with passion. Every decision, every habit has the power to steer the course of our day. Over the years, I've established a routine that makes a huge difference in my life. I've always believed that nurturing both my body and mind is not just luxury, it's a necessity to live my best, most meaningful life. It's never been about perfection, but rather a dance of balance and just, being in the present moment. Routine to me is not something to be tired of, it's the opposite, the things I'm looking forward to every day. I love waking up in the morning and have a good hour or two for my slow morning routine. Giving myself enough time in the morning ensures I can enjoy my routine without feeling rushed. This doesn't mean waking up at 5 a.m., just early enough for my ritual of reading, yoga, journaling, and preparing a nourishing breakfast. I love moving my body in a gentle way in the morning, so yoga is the best choice for me. I do a prenatal series at the moment and it feels really good on my body. Starting or ending my day with some breath work has always been a game changer for me. It's like a reset button for my energy. Beyond just helping with sleep and melting away stress, it's amazing how it can even play a role in hormonal balance. I've got a few favorite breathing techniques that I tried in the past and now I practice a couple of them consistently, either post-yoga in the mornings or as wind down before bedtime. I love using affirmations to kickstart my journaling practice. Journaling has always been a go-to for me, a quiet moment of reflection. However, lately I've noticed that I occasionally skip it, especially when I delay it until after breakfast. Distractions tend to pop up, so I'm planning to make a little shift and journal immediately after my morning yoga. It's not just about putting pen to paper, but also setting aside the time to express gratitude, recognize all the blessings, and set the tone for the day. After all, starting the day with a grateful heart can make all the difference. Cooking a healthy, nourishing breakfast is such a blessing, you guys. I love the process of creating a meal and I enjoy delicious food. My husband bakes quite a solid sourdough, so I can't imagine a better breakfast than a piece of sourdough with butter, some eggs and greens. I've harvested a bunch of arugula for breakfast. It somehow survives this summer heat. I'm so thankful for that. Oh, and anchovies on toast is another favorite of mine. Since avocados aren't in season right now, we're getting our healthy fats from butter, so yum. Slow breakfast with a little tea ceremony, oh, it's just priceless. Before I dig into my meals, I've started this new thing, taking 3 deep, intentional breaths to make my eating time more mindful. You won't be surprised, but it makes a huge difference. This simple act helps me to slow down, truly be present, and gets my digestion ready for the meal ahead. Reading has always been a joy for me, and I am committed to keeping that spark alive. I feel so good when I immerse myself in a non-fiction book for at least 10 minutes every day, either when I start my day or before I drift off to sleep. There is so much knowledge and insight in those pages, and I truly enjoy the process. With my work from home setup, I spend many hours sitting at my desk, so I found that moving my body for at least an hour a day is crucial. I am pretty consistent with my yoga practice and it's become a grounding part of my daily routine, but usually it's just a 30-minute session. So lately I've added swimming and walks in the fresh air to hit that 1 hour mark. And you know what? It feels great. I'll be honest, I'm not the biggest fan of cleaning, but I do love living in a tidy space. And I love gardening. There is something incredibly satisfying about getting my hands in the soil. Harvesting might be even better. Gardening helps me slow down and be present in the moment, especially when the birds are around, making their funny noises. The black thrush is a frequent visitor in my garden, and it's always so entertaining to spot him searching for a snack. Love it. The more I spend time outdoors, the better I feel. I've been swimming a lot lately because the ocean is so warm these days, and I feel so good in the water with my baby bump. It's more than just exercise, it's a time to connect with Mother Earth. Plus, we all need that vitamin D for our mood and well-being. And honestly, a daily stroll or dip in the ocean just hits differently. Oh, those simple moments outdoor to keep the spirit lifted. I don't know exactly why, but I really enjoy dry brushing and coffee scrubbing. Making a coffee scrub at home is so easy. You can basically just use leftover coffee grounds. It's such a nurturing way to start or end the day. It's amazing how quickly you can feel the effects, and I absolutely love the circulation boosts. Feels incredible, you guys. Love it. Do you guys notice the difference when you are dehydrated? Staying hydrated is not just about satisfying thirst, it's about nourishing the body from the inside out. And honestly, I've been on track with my water intake, typically hitting that 2-liter mark. I always make sure to listen to my body and grab that glass of water when needed. I've always loved the idea of meal prepping, having those nutritious ingredients at ready for the week, such a lifesaver. It's an excellent habit, it means I eat healthy and spend less time in the kitchen. I usually meal prep some ingredients like veggies, grains and protein on Sunday to make my life easier throughout the week. These are my oatmeal, nuts and seeds cookies. I love snacking on them, so delish, and I'll link the recipe for you guys. While my partner and I always have our meals together, sometimes it's just fun to jazz things up a bit, put on some chill tunes, get out that gorgeous linen and those fancy ceramics. It's about setting that romantic vibe. I absolutely adore the idea of romanticizing your life, turning the ordinary into something a bit more special. I always aim to savor the little moments, but let's face it, sometimes days get hectic, so these date nights, they're my way of slowing down, soaking in the vibes, and just connecting. This eggplant pasta is so good, by the way. It just melts in your mouth. I wish you could taste it through the screen. Setting aside one whole day or a few hours once a week for my hobbies has been a game changer. It's a time to dive deep, unleash creativity, and do something purely for the joy of it. In a world where productivity often takes center stage, it's vital to remember the things we do purely for pleasure and personal growth. It feels great to challenge my body once in a while, even during my pregnancy. These days it's harder, I'm not gonna lie. When I have some energy for a heart-pumping HIIT or cardio workout, I go for it. It's not just about burning calories, but also about boosting my energy, improving my mood, and challenging myself. Self-care is crucial, especially the kind that goes deep, like a spa moment. But with our hectic schedules, finding even half an hour for it can be a challenge. But it feels so good to dedicate 30 minutes of pure self-pampering at least one day a week. This could be a soothing massage, applying that face mask I always seem to overlook, using my favorite roller to melt away tension, giving myself a mani-pedi, or just laying down with my legs up on the wall. These are the essentials of the best, happiest days for me. Of course, I'm flexible and always learn and adapt. This journey is not about chasing perfection. It's about consistent growth, about making every day matter, and connecting with yourself. My name is Anastasia. I shared my story in my previous video. Check it out to know how and why I've decided to change my life 6 years ago. Keep shining, keep growing, and always remember, the world needs your unique light. I will be back with another wabi-sabi story next week. Bye!